Let's learn how to use Tulip's electric neons dye kit. Alright, it says that this is good for natural and synthetic fibers, so I assume that it would work on cotton, polyester. I haven't got to try it on anything but cotton, but I know that it works on cotton, and it says that it works on synthetic fibers as well, so that's worth a shot. Let's take a look inside. Alright, inside we've got a green, a yellow, a pink, and an orange. They also gave us some rubber bands and gloves, as well as an instruction manual. I wish it had blue in it, because if it had blue in it, then we could mix these this pink and blue and make a purple. And we've got a green, which implies the existence of a blue. But it is what it is. These are the four colors that they offer, and these are what we have. And I'm going to show you today how to properly use them and get a very colorful, vibrant result. These say they don't require any mixing. They came already pre-mixed. We just got to shake them up and spray them on. I'm going to tie up a shirt here in just a moment and show you just something quick we can do, and then we'll move right on to the dye phase. It's just a tank top. I think it's a medium tank top. It's not been soaked in soda ash. This is just a regular shirt, no chemicals added. And the reason for that is that these do not require the same kind of bonding agent that Procyon dyes do. Something else I found cool about these is that they, let's see if I can find it, for synthetic and natural fibers. Wow. Come on. Oh, it just gets so dark up there. Anyway, it's for natural and synthetic fibers. So I guess theoretically it would work on stuff that's not cotton, but I've never tried it on anything that's not cotton. I encourage you to. Alright. This thing's laid out pretty nice already. Gang, I got some bad news. The shirt that I tied up in the first part of the video, when I was dyeing it, I realized I went through the whole process, and that I was not recording. I'm only slightly peeved about it, but this is a different shirt than the one you saw me tie up in the first part of the video. This is just a what a friend of mine calls hillbilly spirals. So we're just gonna dye this one and pretend like it was the same shirt. It dyes the same. What else do we need to go over? Oh, it says that we apply the dye, we shake it, and we apply the dye to dry fabric. This is not soaked in soda ash. Like I said, there's no chemicals needed for this. It's dry. We apply this liquid and then let it completely dry. When it's dry on the surface, then we can untie it, cut the bands off, whatever. It's still going to be a little moist on the inside. So then from there, we're going to have to hang it up and let it continue to dry the rest of the way, because drying is how it bonds. It won't bond with any kind of moisture in there, so once it dries, it'll bond to the fabric. So we've got 4 colors here. Unfortunately, we don't have blue, but we can make blue under a black light by just leaving it white. So I'm going to section this into 5 pie pieces, if I can math that out. They're pretty even pie pieces. Pretty quick and easy. We dyed this one shirt in less than 10 minutes. Probably only took me about 15 minutes to tie it up. Most of the time is spent just waiting. Waiting for it to dry. And I know this shirt isn't fully saturated, but for the sake of costs, I'm gonna leave it as is. I'll see you guys in the next part. So, we're actually not done with today's part of the video. I had an idea. That what if these dye bottles were water-based chemicals? So with the half bottles of dye that I had, I filled the rest of them up with water. Obviously that's going to dilute the colors a bit, but I'm wondering if it'll help stretch them further. And I'm going to go ahead and take the guesswork out of that for you, and we're going to do it here today. So like I said, these colors were diluted with water, about half strength. And we'll see. The colors really don't look any duller, but that we can't make any calls on that until after we get done with all of it. But I'll keep this one marked so we know which one it is, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. Alright, so I had one more good idea with these tulip neons. As you can see behind me, I got a white shirt on a mannequin. It's not been pre-washed, just like all the other ones. It's completely dry. But I took some of the neon dye and I diluted it just maybe with like an ounce of water, and we're gonna try and spray it on there. In theory, it should work just like all the other ones, just give us a different effect. I guess from here we just let it do that. So the first part of the tulip neons tie-dye video, we scrunched up and spiraled up and applied dye to these. This is the one that I dyed in the first section, and this is the one that I dyed in the second section with the diluted colors. I've also got the one that I sprayed on the mannequin, and I'll show you that one last. So we applied the dye and we've waited for them to dry. This is a couple days later. These are almost completely dry to the touch, but they're still damp. They're going to be damp on the inside. And what we're going to do is once we pull these bands off of them, we're going to unfold it and put it on a hanger. Go hang it on the clothesline. Whatever you need to do, just let it air dry. Don't put it in the dryer just yet. This is going to allow those inner sections to dry and bond. Crunchy.